had a good day yesterday. Because, last time, I forgot his name. No, someone did not have a good day, and that person was Nekomaru. He is dead, officially. Because his head got taken off, we can't investigate. Well, he can't be put back together. Nekomaru Nidai. Victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. Head severely damaged and beyond repair, so it shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact his arms and legs were dismembered, these limbs are actually designed to be detachable, so it seems they separated due to severe impact. Aside from that, other areas of his body are damaged are Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to shut down. His arms are detachable. Looks like they separated due to severe impact. Does that mean Nekomaru was beating the club with some sort of weapon? Is there a reason he needed to club them over and over and over again? Truth bullet. I can file him before, but add truth. Okay. Alright, first step. The body. Nekomaru's body is clearly broken. Looks have been severely damaged even the way the head was dented. It'd be a fatal wound, right? Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to stand any assault. Nekomaru would be damaged, so it would mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. It's probably the best time to think about this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? Yeah, I knew the idea, but now think about it, robots are definitely unusual. It doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed.
It's definitely strange, isn't it?
What is?
Well, if they wanted to kill him, they would have just destroyed his head, but I think they destroyed his entire body, too.
Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged them all over.
You!
If they went against Coach Nekomaru, he ain't the type to die easily.
What's that mean?
He obviously didn't need to fight him head on. Even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. Alright, in fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I investigate the more thoroughly. Okay. It's so crunchy looking. Wire. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms, almost like he's bound up or something. Even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this? And how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Tip of this wire. Looks been tied to a loop, but what's the point of it? Metal wire, okay. I'm not gonna read the truth bullet section every time, it's too much. Something protruding out of the back of Nekomaru's neck. Is this? That's right, couldn't get function that puts my other functions to sleep even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my neck now before you enter sleep mode. I'm not gonna miss doing that voice. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. Still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, still wouldn't be easy. Good night button to the truth has been okay. Head is dented. Oh, we already. Thought I clicked on the oil before. This fluid flowing out Nekomaru's way, based on the smell, it seems like it's oil. Though heaviest from Nekomaru's head, probably because it's where the fatal blow was developed. This oil from Nekomaru is similar to blood in normal humans. This oil is a pool of robot blood. You know, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not gonna be easy to clean up. No, now it's not time to worry about that. I leveled up! Oil on the floor, man. Choose to actually pull your hand blade. Hey! Good. Okay, she's good. Head, chest. Cover on the chest opens slightly, but it won't open more because the cover's almost up. Only Kazuichi were here right now to be able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could we be doing right now? I guess for now I can investigate Nekomaru's body. Okay. We already did all that, so let's... Yep. Hammer. It's not covered in enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like because it stands out so much.
How cruel. Perhaps this hammer is the weapon used that broke Nekomaru. I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru.
This hammer is the weapon, but it looks a little too clean. Almost like it's new or something.
It is strange,
Also,
no? Where did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I've ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere?
Good point, there's no supermarket here. I wonder where they obtained it from. The final dead room, because it has the ultimate weapon in there. Alright, what else? I know I can talk to people, that's whatever. Pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Does the pillar break when it fell? Not just that, the strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar is a Nekomaru's oil. Only pillar is tipped over and the other one remains standing. Plus, the door behind me is grape wall. Two pillars each side of the door haven't changed either. They're not been tipped over. Strange that the pillar is the only one that tipped over. It must mean something. Maybe it fell on that. I see. I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me.
This pillar is the weapon. Killer used it to beat the crap out of Coach Nekomaru, or they could have bait him. My thing right now is they could have tied the wire around Nekomaru and like lifted it somehow to the ceiling, and then maybe dropped him on the pillar. This huge pillar.
Damn it.
You get socked with something like this, even Coach Nekomaru would stand a chance. Yeah, it's impossible.
Now then.
Hachime, grab the end over there. Huh?
I'm gonna do it.
Gotta try it out. Obviously, hurry. Come on. Fine. She's more forceful than usual. Well.
It's no use. It's barely budging.
Something about Akane's face here is really funny. Just how wide the teeth are. It looks like it's protruding out of her mouth.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3!
No, seriously, just give it up already.
Why?
It's no use. It won't even budge. Two people can move this pillow. It's definitely possible to use as a bludgeoning weapon. There's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robo Coach Nekomaru is definitely the only one. Unless he bonked his own head. Look at the door. What is this? The door from the back right has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It's like a sturdy metal chain wrapped around the doorknob in every direction. Even has a padlock on it. Why did they use something like this?
Perhaps it was used as an alternative to locking the door with the key?
In this case, you wouldn't be able to enter the tower from Strawberry Hall side. That's probably where the guys are. Yeah, that is. Here, all this door should lead to Strawberry Tower.
You are right. If they barred this side of the door with the chain, it would be impossible for us to open it from Strawberry Hall.
Still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? Chain has been added to Truthful section of your handbook. Is that everything else aside from talking to people? Did you find anything?
Leave it to me.
We need clues, right? I'll remember something. Just wait for it. So that's gonna be a little.
Yo.
Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning. Going back that far?
Like,
You noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? Rumbling. Oh yeah. Kablam. What was the sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Guess I'm just thinking too much. Yeah, we were all kind of hungry, so I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was because the noise woke me up. Ran out of my room without thinking. After I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything. The others didn't come out of the rooms either. Felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to fell asleep.
what's that?
Yeah, I never found out what the swing was, what the sound was, but I've been in my head for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Why was that? What was that sound? You didn't know either? I should tell you more detail. When I ran out of my room and glanced at the lounge clock, said it was around 5:30 a.m. We beep? Find anything out with info? I don't think the rumbling noise happened that early in the morning. I'm not really sure that noise pertains to the incident or not.
Why?
What the hell? And what's the trouble remembering that? You got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless. Seems agitated, well, it's understandable. Not easy count. Chiaki, you got something?
Huh? What's this?
Did you find something?
Well, under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There's small
rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. You don't need to correct yourself like that. What do you mean, like rock-like
See?
fragments?
Here, look. There are a lot of smaller fragments, like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well,
Oddly enough, these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body and are hardly on top of his body at all.
What's so strange about that? Is there a problem with them not being on top of his body?
yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It means they're probably not important.
Like, put it like that, I can't help but not think they're important. Means he probably fell off the pillar and stuff and not got attacked. He doesn't check that everything caught. I haven't talked to Sonia yet! What is he? He lost in thought.
Well, the final dead room.
Oh, that, what the heck? Why are you bringing us to a place like that?
So,
Well, the hammer on the floor and the chain wrapped around the door in the far back, wired and tied up Nekomaru. All evidence of this crime scene consists of things you never see inside this building, doesn't it? As long as we can't leave, there's no doubt they came from somewhere in this building.
So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monica said beyond that room. The ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
So yes, so everything in that place is armory, and that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
then,
If that's so, let's go confirm it.
Oh, it's dangerous. If you go there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
well,
And I'll be the one who tries to confirm it, huh?
What are you saying? You're the one who said the place is dangerous, right?
you!
Man, it's no. You can't focus on all this noise. Sorry.
It's not like that.
It's not like you guys. It's been a sound that's been ringing throughout this room. Before the investigation started. Ringing sound. Before the investigation reminds me. You've been mentioning this sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey, hey.
Connie, what kind of sound is it?
It's like a high-pitched alarm clock noise. Probably ringing from upstairs.
Could it be? It'd be better if we checked out the sound first.
Are you gonna go check it out? You just go. Stay here.
Then,
I'll wait here as well. Please be careful, you two.
So he's okay, but how come you're not going, Connie?
hey.
Well, the sound is annoying. I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey, hey.
Jimmy, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Connie said she wants to
Stay. I get it. She doesn't want to leave him outside. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or
Yep.
not.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Yeah, if you say so. I want to talk to Sonia first.
I shall wait here with Connie. Please be careful as you both go around. Okay, fine. Jeez. Yup, I hear it. It only got louder as I went to the second floor officially.
See?
Jeez, it's so noisy. It looks like it's that phone ringing.
Oh, it's the phone! I thought it was the clock. Okay, just pick up the receiver with the strawberry button. Right?
Damn right.
Oh, you finally answered! Your voice, you
Jeez.
Jeez, you know if the phone's ringing, I was getting worried no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? You still in Strawberry
Like-
House? Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Until someone broke the damn elevator, so it's not moving at all. We can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button is blocked. Is broken there too. Especially if we're sitting ducks here. It's not only the elevator's broken, but Strawberry Hall door button is
Hey,
broken too.
bastard.
Hey, you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right? We're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it, so that's what it is. Shit, why did it have to be Nekomaru? He just came back to us. Well, where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was
I see.
already... I see, Grape Tower. The door of Strawberry Hall wasn't broken. We entered the tower, and oh shit, that's it. The killer broke the elevator and Strawberry Hall door. So they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper
Dumbass.
investigation. Damn it, that dirty bastard. Is there another way? Is there any guys you can come
Well,
to this
yeah.
side? Guess they're the way Kazuichi handle it. Say to take care of the elevators, guess it's our only hope right now. You're right, if it doesn't stand. And now, where the, when the hell will we, right? Based on what Kazuichi said, it's gonna be hard to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts, but he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. You guys are gonna be okay?
Damn right.
Yeah, we're gonna head over there soon as Kazuichi finishes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards. Like,
Hey, hey.
So the call came from Strawberry House?
apparently the others can't come over because the elevator's broken. There's no doubt this killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator's out of commission, those guys won't be able to do investigating. That's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
The door button to Strawberry Hall? The door is blocked from both sides?
There's a sturdy chain tied around from the inside, but if the button is also broken on the outside, then yeah, it seems to be the case.
Why'd the killer need to block both sides of the door?
Sure, there's something strange about that.
I'd like to investigate that in more detail, but they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
Which means for now, it's impossible to check the final dead room.
I'm entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuichi used to prank the elevator, so we can just start hoping him.
Alright.
Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have much time before the class file starts, so I hope Kazuichi fix it soon. If not... Hey, are you even listening?
Hey, bastard!
Hey, you even listening?
Damn right.
Nagito, I'm talking to you. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Jeez.
Don't harm me. I figured you weren't even listening.
Sorry, I was just thinking.
You're probably thinking something messed up, weren't you?
But I've been listening to you. Coach Nekomaru was killed, right?
I'm only gonna sing his spoken voice in this voice. When he's speaking, I'm gonna say it like that, but when he's thoughts, I'm just gonna say the thoughts normally.
That body discovering house was referring to him.
Everyone here, it had to be Nekomaru.
Damn it!
And what he went through to come back to us, damn it.
How pitiful.
It is tent about to be killed twice. Truly, he was a bad bird of a terrible misfortune.
Hey,
Okay, now we know the situation over there. Is it alright to go ahead and fix the elevator?
Is it alright if you wait a little bit before we do that? We should.
Did you call for me?
Get the Monokuma file, right? Whoa, he's here!
Now then,
See if you guys noticed the incident is taking place at this sphere.
red bean bread and milk.
And as a bonus item,
It's the Monokuma file. Do your best.
come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best in the investigation.
Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item?
Whatever, man, let's just eat. You should come first right now.
damn right.
You're right.
It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it?
What do you yearn for?
What is it?
Well, I was thinking about what we should do. I want to discuss it.
Even so.
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go in the crime scene. We had to wait till Kazuichi fixed the elevator.
True, there's no doubt that the killer's responsible. It seems there'll be a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of a little setback. There's no way we'll just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything on our end to prepare for the class trial, right?
Well, yeah.
Fine.
It seems that we too should begin investigating on our end, though it's unclear on how much we can do. Is it acceptable if I show my serious sides? Things may not end up as mere child's play. I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped at the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see you guys are still fighting for help. Oh, such beauty. No higher honor me than investigate this murder with you guys. I need to be grateful towards Nekomaru being the foundation of the hope. Oh, God. I can tell you need help. Regardless, which side should be on this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? Must make sure I face this mistress promptly if I'm gonna find which side is the true hope. Oh boy.
Hey, you guys, why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case so we probably understand the situation we're in?
Fine.
I have no objection. Proceed. Let's look back at what happened this morning. We try to use the elevator because we can participate in Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Damn right.
Since we're staying in Strawberry House, in order for us to go to the meeting spot in Grape House, we need to use the elevator first and go to the Grape House.
That was before 7 a.m. since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
Once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway,
Just couldn't do anything, and we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. We actually got there, the button on that hall was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So we suggested we use the phone to call Grape House.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
That was everything that happened this morning.
I must say I'm surprised I never expected the elevator to be disabled, but how was Mikaro able to get in the Grape Tower?
man.
Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. What was that?
You.
Idiot, if we knew this wouldn't be difficult.
Well.
No, he might know when he went to Grape
You
Tower.
serious?
Huh? Seriously? It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down the first
What?
floor. You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower?
Hey, hey.
Was it this sunrise before the rumbling sound?
Rumbling sound.
Huh?
What, you don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise.
That clock even ring the first
Hey, hey,
time.
hey.
You didn't notice it either? Seriously, that thing was super loud.
Oh, that's weird. feel like we're quite not on the same wavelength. Whatever it is, no way you guys will be on the same wavelength. It's trash like me.
Looks like this is leading to another interesting development. Okay. Kazuichi.
Kazuichi, if you don't like you inform me the stuff about the rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what's all that about?
Seriously, you don't know?
You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking time to explain it to me.
Huh? Fine, that's how it is, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room and all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. Ring. What the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. As I went down to the hall towards the lounge.
Hey! What are you doing?
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the Netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Gundam's face. It's really good.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
That's when the sound finally stopped. It totally freaked me out. I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to me?
My mental defenses were bombarded by that sonic resonance.
You!
Fuyuhiko, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up!
Why would anyone do something so childish?
Huh?
You must have rushed over here in the sound, but you seemed to get here pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't rush over here. I was in the lounge by coincidence.
Fiend.
Coincidence.
Huh?
What? Doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever, I don't really give a crap that it's 5:30 a.m.
Aw, man.
And thanks to Fuyuhiko, woke up early for no reason. She got back to sleep. Couple a.m.
Huh?
What was that noise?
What's
The
going
same.
on?
Earthquake?
This pressure.
Did not feel like it shook.
Hey!
There's no way this building's gonna collapse, right?
Hey.
Hey, Kazuichi, stop clicking to me. So that's what happened.
I see, you're the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously wrong.
That's not the important part. What happened afterwards? Did you guys just separate?
Hey.
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
Also,
Not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to go back to our rooms for a while.
Ah, I see. Yet when he said it was extremely important, I should think that I thought of one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about?
Me, of course.
huh?
Is it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice the alarm so loud that everyone came out of their rooms. Same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard.
Why, you...
You better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us.
Of course I'm not for now.
Hey!
And for now, Nine's making us even more worried. Making us even more worried. Anyway, there's no doubt you guys said, just told me it's very important to include the wall clock alarm you heard first, the rumbling noise came right after. Now these noises relate to the case. Wall clock. Alright. Things are looking quite interesting. We need to assess the situation properly. Who else do I talk to? Oh, I gotta talk to you. Hey, you said you witnessed Nekomura at sunrise, right? Can you explain to me a little more detail?
I
was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m.
Hey.
That's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closed in the distance. I was stuck my head around the lounge. Saw Nekomura's back. He was about to walk downstairs to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do so. If I knew something like that was gonna happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him.
Hey!
But why would Nekomura wander out this early in the morning?
I
was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't gonna get any sleep, so I sat in the lounge, got stared off into space, and no reason to wait for him to come back.
Jeez.
That's when the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that alarm clock, I completely forgot about Nekomura until just now.
So, from the time you saw Nekomura until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time? What were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
Huh? Was it right?
Of course not, asshole! You're completely wrong!
I'm sorry, you're absolutely right.
And I thought you were reminiscing about Pekka or something.
That can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to the memories of the dead.
You need to chill, dude.
Yeah, but get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. You've been able to put the end to chronological order. Fuyiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. That's when it happened. You two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fuyiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't make any sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last.
Hold on, Nekomaru died when we heard that noise. Doesn't it mean we have an alibi?
Alibi.
I mean,
We heard the rumbling noise. We were in the lounge, you know. That's when the killer murdered Nekomaru. And we had a solid alibi.
I get it.
I can't argue with that. Might be too soon to clear that just yet. We can't be certain unless you clear up the mystery surrounding the rumbling noise. The rumbling noise, did something heavy fall over? Based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock go off before it rumbled. What was that supposed to mean?
Hey,
Hey, have we talked it up? I really think you should prepare the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not letting you get anywhere near it. Calculate you ran downstairs complaining for some reason. So what should we do now?
There's something I wanted you to do. At the elevator's fixed, there's something going to investigate.
huh?
What is it?
The clocks on the first floor lounges at both Grape House and Strawberry House. After that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't make any sense.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
I'll tell you
Hey,
later.
bastard.
Fine, but why ask me? You can investigate yourself.
Would investigate myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm counting on you. My best doesn't make sense. Now I come to the main event. The only thing we can do, I gotta go to that place for everyone's sake. Can't let them face stage. Danger must be the pariah who goes in their place. Where did Gundam go?
That's it, I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator, the door, the far back to Strawberry Hall, just in case, it might be good to see if they're really fucked off.
Gundam, where did you go? That's my room. Oh, my thing doesn't update because I don't have the pet. Dadgummit. Oh, there's Gundam. Oh, the button's like really broken.
Oh, y'all door leads to Strawberry Hall. Button is broken, there's no way to open. Based on what Fuyiko told Hajime on her phone, the outside the door is also barred with chains. Must be really cautious to go through trouble barring the door from both sides. Something about this seems
Let's make
suspicious.
history.
The killer's intent, I can think of only one explanation. Not Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me human, but took the secret pride.
Listen well.
Which means the killer's afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions. That's probably it.
Strawberry Hall button has been added to your second bullet. Your hand. I have 2 bullets. Well, I guess. Press button next to the elevator. The door should open so I can ride it, but nothing happens when I press. Looks like stuff is broken. Hey, what are you doing? You're getting away my press.
Why did the elevator break in the first place?
Man.
Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. You see the silver cover over the button? That's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened and messed with the settings. If the covers are locked, so they wouldn't be able to open unless they had some kind of tool.
Huh? Are there any tools in this building?
No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. Control panel on this side was the only thing that was forced open.
I see the control panel on the grape side. So, on grape house side, is that broken then?
Yeah.
The one on this side is broken. I can only think of one thing. I'm pretty sure there's a control panel over there too. Plus the elevator is stuck on the grape house side.
Wouldn't that mean the last person who used the elevator went to grape house?
Yep, it's official. The elevator is disabled on the other side.
Hey!
Hey, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry and go away.
You.
Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs on any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. Don't have any tools. Why'd you use this?
Huh?
Why do I have a Swiss Army knife?
Whoa!
Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this?
I had it with me before I arrived on the 4th island. I'm gonna explore new islands, essentially bring this kind of equipment.
You
right?
serious?
A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time?
Oh, is something wrong?
It's nothing.
Now, well, you have it. Your repairs might go faster now, right? In exchange of what you do something. Huh? The multi-tool is a compass. At the elevator sticks, I want you to ride the... Oh, here to see how the compass reacts.
What the hell for?
To be honest, it's something I still don't understand regarding the structure of this
this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but well, if it's just, as long as I'm just checking a compass, really don't mind.
I'm glad to leave this to you.
Elevator's been at True Like Bully Handbook, just I thought there's no mistaking it. The elevator in Strawberry House door may be clearly broken. Didn't expect contact elevator to be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there is no way to move between houses, which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but
No, it's too soon to form an answer, but I will be too late to find the answer in investigating that room.
this is the final dead room.
Final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game can reach the Octagon. Inside the Octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. No doubt Nekomaru's killer must have been to that place. No matter how you search, there's no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it here. If that's the case, I should get going. I forgot that was made sideways. Unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. More reason why I should go.
Ah, boy, escape room.
I see, so this is the final dead room.
It was a little eerie opening this here. Clank.
Did the door just lock? See, the door is designed to automatically lock. If not, it would have turned back if it stayed unlocked.
I thought the fire was silently open, now it's locked again.
I think you turn up since it's well, I'm next to see you.
Nagito! What are you doing in such a dangerous place?
Same as you, why are you here?
I heard the fire discovery notes and I thought something happened in this room.
You got locked because you came inside, you're a fool from head to toe.
I truly am ashamed.
I don't think you care, but just make sure you don't get in my way.
Get in your way?
My threatening game's about to start soon. It'd be annoying if you got in my way.
Are you planning to do it?
Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? Besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone else's sake.
Wrong!
You're wrong. Nagito is not trash at all. There's no such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. I know I'm being heart-run right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy.
Are you sure you're not just excited? You know, it's exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope.
Now then, about this so-called life-threatening game. Escape!
Alrighty!
Nagito, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you make sure you get out of here.
Leave it to me!
Bring it on, escape game! Like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. I hate that it's kind of squared off. It's written on the wall. Looks like the number 3. 3. These blood symbols alone to make sense, maybe combine with something else. 6. Something written on the wall. It's the number 6. Blood symbols. Can I just click on these things? 7. It's 4. This is number 4, right?
Different symbol meaning. For instance, symbols is so often like on maps. Okay, it's obvious. Says watch the news and what?
I might get cursed just looking at it.
That's a secret code. It's a pretty common one.
Secret code, Nagito, do you know what it means?
Yeah, it's a common riddle.
Standing desk. Middle door.
Pliers might be used for something. It's just grab it.
Contain pliers. password.
got it!
First letters of day. The week probably password. I doubt it's that simple. Alright, there we go. Oh, there it is. There's just one hanger in the closet. Might be for something I grabbed just in case. It's a 5. And,
Looks like the number 5.
oh, wait. No, that's just the thing the hanger is on. Pliers. These pliers on the hanger. Tape wire. Wire. Okay. Wire on bed. Okay, best key. We can escape with this, Naito. Who knows? Scissors, you need to cut the iron bars. You're joking, right? As we see
I'm
indirect
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Chill, enemy. Thank you, Nakatomi. Cut it open! It starts talking about powered by a battery. Try cutting it.
Enough already!
Ah, I didn't need any grannies. Oh, such a loud thing. Just cut it open right away.
It was something. Contained battery. Safe. That's safe? Locking device for the
No
iron bars.
problem!
Secret plan for putting 99 combinations up eventually.
Ah!
This little bit, you know, there's a red light on top of the device. Okay, not this one. Oh, this. I got confused by what safe was. Where'd you go? Looks like you changed it.
Alrighty.
So this time we're on the start 99 combination. Then
Cool.
the climb then.
Open this, I have a feeling it's close by. Why am I doing that? 3, 9, 5, 7. Digital camera, USB stick. No batteries inside the digital camera. I can use digital camera. Neat. Picture on the inside. Looks like it's a photo of the space poster that contains on a wall somewhere. Wonder what it means. What does it mean? Oh, is it that's the order? It's a neat looking USB stick. Stop turning it all the way around. Guess I thought like say I would unlock the lock of the USB stick and I just put the password next. Be the Minto inside the desk drawer might be laptop's password.
I got it. It's the first letter of the days of the week.
No. No.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday means this.
Huh?
It was wrong.
Doubt it's that simple. There's a memo with a picture from the digital camera. The answer must be. No, that's a D. S. M. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. No. Saturn. There we go. Oh, is this info? 7-5. Oh, hey! I did it!
Ding 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 ding! Yay! Looks like we cleared it.
I don't care that I used a guide, it's whatever.
With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game.
Manomi, you kind of led me astray a bit. Who cares about clearing it? Why is sexy feel like it's not opening?
Huh? What do you mean it won't open?
Clatter, clatter.
Are you serious? It's not opening?
Why did I just tell you that?
That's just the exit. The door entrance not opening.
Maybe the game's not over yet.
Could it be? Is it chance the thing I found earlier was just joking around?
He's got something right.
When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you.
Enough of the excuses. Hurry up and show it to me. Yes.
This.
Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you'll have the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. But yes, you're liable to setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on difficulty, I've prepared special prizes. Make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see, so that's what it meant.
What does it mean?
When game's up from now are just opening act. From this point, it's a real performance. Life-threatening roulette, it's probably like Russian roulette. Gun came out of nowhere, means I had to use it to play Russian roulette, right?
Hey!
Russian roulette?
Then allow me.
You can't!
No matter what, it's too dangerous.
Hey, Manoni, something I want to ask you. Honestly, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey!
Yeah, if that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder and spin it and point the gun towards you and pull the
You
trigger.
can't!
Wait, you can't do that. There's a 1 in 6 chance to die.
1 in 6 chance of death. That means failure's only 1/6. Is that rule really okay?
Huh?
I mean, if only 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? Shouldn't it be the opposite? Move 1 bullet from the gun, use the bullet, still 5 bullets loaded. You can't. If you could do that, there'll be 1 in 6 chance of success. Yeah, definitely make a more thrilling game. Nagito, please stop. What are you doing? I don't care if you're the lucky student. Let's not. Oh goodness.
Hold on, Nagito! What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed 1 bullet. So there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
I'm not saving this for the action. I'm saving it for the eyes.
You can't! Please stop!
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop!
Odd sound just now. Is door unlocking, right? Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room.
I'm scared of you, Nagito.
Huh, really? Let's go. The Octagon should be just behind this door. Sorry, I was readjusting myself. It's the Octagon, huh?
What a distorted room.
Well done!
Congratulations, Nagito.
Ooh,
He's here.
yeah!
Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. You even challenged yourself to the highest difficulty with a 1 in 6 chance of success.
Here!
I have a modest prize for someone like you. Now this first.
Is this Future Foundations file? Did we already get to that photos?
Uh-huh.
And think of it as an extension of that.
Extension?
Hey!
You, what are you giving without permission? Let's see, there's one more special prize. Here you go.
This crest, it's Hope Speak Academies.
That's right, this file contains your student profiles from your time in Hope Speak Academy. Meaning the profiles that you guys don't even remember.
Time Hope Speak Academy, huh? All this time, still can't believe
What?
Oh, you mean the matter your stolen school memories?
I mean, a no good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope Speak Academy. Oh, it's possible. That's true. How did I feel?
Surely I should have. I would have spent my time being ashamed of myself in the presence of such greatness.
Jeez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, can't understand you at all. Anyway, I'm passing this on to you. I use it's up to you.
Thanks, I'll take a long look at it later. So look at these profiles to be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. I'll probably be happy about it. Yay, someone like me is finally useful.
What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic I'd ever hear someone like you would able to obtain Upspeak Academy student profiles. Not sure if you're lucky or unlucky.
What does that mean?
But it looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
Hey,
What are you planning? What's written in these?
Like...
Anyway, Monami,
Hey,
no cheating. You haven't reached the end yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. But Nagito already did it.
What are you
No,
saying?
no.
Damn it!
Get over here. Revenge of the Final Dead Room.
No!
Jeez, they're gone. I can still understand what Maki was talking about, but for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. So there's firearms in here. Handguns, grenade launchers, even. I don't see anything that could use the ultimate weapon. So-called ultimate weapon is... Precious! My little lady! Are you the ultimate weapon? No. You're the ultimate weapon against someone wanting to hurt you, I guess. Axes, swords, hammers, metal wires, there's a lot of items that can use as weapons, but I don't see anything that looks like we worthy of the ultimate weapon. I wonder where this so-called ultimate weapon is. Window? There's only one window in a place like this, so there's some kind of hidden meaning to it, but actually, what could it mean? My mind entertained various possibilities and slowly walked towards the window. The moment I picked up the window, this is... I actually saw on the outside, completely different from any possibility I had. I see, so that's what it is. On the outside window, as if I started piecing it together, think about it. I see. Seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse of this. Anything else? Found dead on the other side of the door. I entered this door. Don't worry about going back yet. She'll look around there and here. But I already did. Oh, no, I haven't. Food? Refrigerator here. Unexpected drinks in. When I open peek inside, there's poison stored in here. I see. You can secretly kill someone with poison. Be what you consider the most powerful weapon. In any case, you have to ignore the rules. There's a door on the floor. Isn't this the first floor of the Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, it shouldn't be a bunker. No, what lies beyond this door? Haha, things are finally getting interesting. Amazing! As expected, the place cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all separate pieces that seem to be connected together fell asleep. A chain reaction culminating in the truth. All thanks to just one clue. Haha. I know not time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially with that window. That's right, everything connected from here. Except when I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the fun house. All I have to do is tell everyone else about this before I do that. I'm gonna take a file receipt from Monokuma, especially everyone's student profiles at the time. Hope to be caveat support. Gosh, I'm file Reddit. Can I miss a single ever carefully? Huh? What? Hey. Hey, can you hear me? Oh, what?
Can you hear me?
Hajime.
Huh? I'm sorry, did I miss you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since I spoke to Fuyika. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we split up just before the class child. Maybe we could call them over.
Hey, are you even listening? I brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry.
What are you gonna do?
You're right, I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one
I
more
think...
time.
Yeah, it's a great idea, I think.
Where did you... What? Oh, the hatch. So does that mean Strawberry House is above Grape House? Hi, Nagito.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime.
Nagito, why are you here?
Because it showed up.
Showed up. How'd you even come here?
Maybe I teleported.
Halfway there, Hajime Hinata breaks through level 50. Nagito's sudden appearance and introspection bullying handbook. What are you doing? Hey, answer me seriously. How'd you come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. Being abruptly knocked out, Jackie and I resumed results of this investigation at Strawberry House. Elevators that has a truthful section handbook. Strawberry Hall button has added to section below your handbook. Fuyuhiko's account has been added to two sections below your handbook. Wall clock's been added. I guess they're pretty important. Just the fact that everyone's trying to hear something rumbling noise too. Was it about the walls alarm going off before it happened? In fact, Strawberry Hall's button was broke. Was definitely worth nothing.
Hey,
One thing I need to tell you guys, I cleared the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be? You did the life-threatening game?
wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all, just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Yeah, not life-threatening at all. Russian roulette?
It's a game where you roll one bullet in the gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it. That's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it's just some Nomi silly.
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. Yeah, you understand the right ways to do it, don't be cocky. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
well,
But I'm still alive. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What is wrong with him? He was trying to start, but him being doing something so casually suicidal. It's crazy, that's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead rooms, I obtained several rights. One of those rights was the freedom to move between Great Palace and Strawberry House. Not only that, but when I moved back and forth, I didn't need to play the game again. Move back and forth? You're able to do that now.
man,
Hey, Hachi.
you stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over. It's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change, huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear roulette in the highest difficulty. I obtained quite a prize for my reward. The necessary foundation file?
Yep,
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation. There's a more detailed investigation of the killing school life that occurred earlier in the file. Killing school life. I mean, the killings that took place at Oak Creek Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even we learn more things from the killing school life. It says no about one student said whatsoever. The information for the killing, that it was the killer first incident. I had extremely boring to read about the deaths of people I don't even
right?
know. Besides Byakuya, of course. It's just I thought that Byakuya was Byakuya video, right?
Right.
However, I can't say the information is completely useless. True, there's simulations between the killing school life and the killing school trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death at an unexpected place. Yep.
Hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group, quote unquote. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession.
hey,
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange. Can't think of these coincidences as Monokuma's behind the motives and the driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
hey,
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school of the suicide, huh? Whether it means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. Just wanted to tell you guys the truth. Truth, are you sure you're not trying to confuse us?
jeez.
Because your complaints never end anything. You're gonna talk like that, I don't even want more. And you learn what your talent is too, huh?
Well,
Well, that file was the only thing to see, but this is another one. That seal!
yep,
Indeed, it's Hope Speaking Academy School Crest.
Perhaps.
Is that any information for stolen memories?
how unfortunate.
Unfortunately, couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hachime's information.
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why is Hachime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troublesome if you ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting. Hajime couldn't remember. He's the only one who couldn't remember.
Right?
That ends now. Are you serious? You really find out it chose my Hope Speaking Academy? In a way, just as Chiaki say, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department, whose main corps students possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve corps students who entered the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or second string.
Well, even then, it's just name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to create Big Academy's revenue stream.
Reserve department, substitute, second string, revenue string. What is he saying?
Like I said, to be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just gotta pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. Funds obtained from these exams, the academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, symbols of hope can be raised.
Isn't that right?
Grades are just the step ladder, but you should be honored. Average talentless healing can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trends.
It's not like that. I
Stop it.
Wanted to become Hope, and so you think you just stop. Listen carefully, only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and strong will. Want me your burn to this world, either have it or you
There's
don't.
no mistake.
There's nothing to do with effort. You're chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even know?
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Were you so blind about your admiration of Hope Peak Academy you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve corps who never had any talent to begin with. Nobody forgot he was a nobody, that's all. And I was just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You have no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent, I'm just a normal high school student.
Man,
And I feel sorry for you. Aren't you shocked to learn you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
that's not it.
But still, you think about it positively, there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know you are a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you can be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world should the traitor be? Survivors of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been most likely candidate. And now that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
what?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the Curse trial, everyone's gonna die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor among us be killed as well? It's something I truly wonder
Yep.
about. Oh well, fine, I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room to these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey,
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that, huh? For help? I'm the one who cleared the room. I would feed the Vulge any clues I obtained there to see fit, right?
Plan to keep it a secret. Plan to side with the killer again.
man.
Like I said, I'm on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since the beginning. How many times I repeat myself, I only want Hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
I guess I have no choice. Well, I should tell you one little tidbit. You were right, the place I did go to seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon.
Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. You won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? Better hurry, the class trial's gonna start
You're
soon.
right.
You're right. I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys at Strawberry House should be coming over this side any moment.
Bye now.
Then, while we're at it, I'll go ahead.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime.
Hey, I already know you want me to focus on Nekomaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but the amount of time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's regretting you survive and everyone return home. That's the most important. Is that right?
yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then.
I need to take a drink. I think I'm yawning so much. Just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case.
I've returned from the depths of hell.
Gundam?
Yo,
Yo, sorry for late.
Hey,
Just so you know, it's thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. Just as I said, right?
hey,
Hey, are you listening to me? I'm trying to stand out
Hey.
here. More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Oh yeah, the thing with the compass. Looked into it while coming here, but I think the compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Just tell me the results. Well, compass needle rotated 180 degrees while riding the elevator. Needle rotated 180 degrees? I see, just as I thought. Huh? What do you mean by that?
Oh, that's
Obviously,
obvious.
the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated?
Now then,
Then I should investigate Nekomaru's body. I see his thumb in his nose as Nagito made his way to the
oh
bridge.
my.
What the hell's wrong with him? Is he pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? Kazuichi's account has been entered to second bullet handbook. Okay. Now what? Got a bug that's crawling around. Nope. Stay dead. Did I speak to Kazuichi again? Just came over here and checked the first list of the panel, definitely forced open the elevator panel.
Hey,
Might be better if I explain how the elevator was broken. No, I got it just from Nagito. They broke the elevator by tampering with the safety device, right?
right.
Oh, looks like word travels fast. Check the panel over here. Just like that. They forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device. It looks like the panel's forced open. The elevator is broken at the grape house. It's the thing. Never mind. Hey, get your butts in here. Here's the crime scene.
You serious?
Nekomaru, you serious?
Damn it.
Damn, I don't know who did this. It's pretty fucked up.
Hey,
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. Already investigated everything you can.
wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikon's no longer with us, there's nothing more Norton.
Right?
Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body,
Huh?
right? Eh?
It cannot be.
Is it true? You're going to disassemble Nekomaru's
I
body?
won't forgive
Don't
you.
screw with me. Has Coach Mekinaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform investigations so we can find out who the killer is. Perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru. Will you
damn it!
chill? Stop instigating people right now. Do you want to get killed?
You stay
You
quiet.
suck at using your brain. You should really want to know who the killer is. Try not to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing
Ah.
Damn it, fine. All I have to do is, right? I know I said I want to see inside, but not like this. It's just too
Well,
much. Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring off into space. Nagito, is there something wrong with you? It's like treating me differently ever since you found out I had no talent, but it seems it's not entirely the case. Head towards everyone is strange right now, but why? It's the bitch. Kazuichi.
damn it.
From so far, there's no way he can sentimental time like this. Feel awful for Nekomaru, but if that's the case, we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. His first voice and clenching his teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, eyes full of determination against stabbing the knife tool into Nekomaru's body. How would you get that tool now? Nagito gave it to me. He said I had it ready before we went to music park. Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe.
Damage his head. His Nekomaru died. I mean, stop functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, his parts are dislocated, maybe the gear shaft broke too? Oh, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest, seems help him learn something. Chest, and look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Really caused Michi to disassemble his body. Shouldn't it be in more pieces than chest? His chest panels open, clock side still exposed. Clock hands look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also looks like the clock alarm was set to 7:30 a.m. Means clock broke at the moment it started ringing at 7:30 a.m. Clock's alarm timer has been entered to your handbook. 7:30 is strange. I mean, you arrived at Great Tower just before 7 a.m. For Monokuma Tai Chi. Clock's malfunctioning? No, wait. It's highly effective radio clock. Radio clock? This type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Strange, simply put, it's a extremely accurate clock. That's right, the clock never slows down, it's even designed so it cannot be adjusted. Aha! Become a Time Lord! Well, near an accurate clock, they didn't even install inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. Accurate radio clock never slowed down. So if that were the case, why is this broken clock since 7:30 a.m.? Radio clock is at your section handbook. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body. Yeah, glaring at him. What are you doing?
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst.
Jeez.
Sorry, just worse. Like it's to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
Found this fragment of pillar that was tipped over. Is it a doorknob?
you don't even
Looks like
know?
the screws came out of it. With it. Wouldn't have known unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, look that there's scratches in the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
Examine the far back of our greenhouse. The doorknob's still intact, right? Hey, Mister, you're right.
Now then.
That were the case, where this doorknob comes from. It's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall. It's probably one of the possibility. Oh, it's the one that leads to Grape Hall. Door crept to Grape Hall when we entered, right?
Well,
Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. You should try it out. Try it out. How?
you don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House. We entered the Strawberry Tower. From Strawberry Hall, still a big see the other side of the door, right? But the button on Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We could just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well,
Well, you're right, but I need parts to present towards Strawberry Hall. And repair if it's broken, but not much. Not if I don't have enough parts. Not much I can do about that. But you have plenty of parts right here.
Huh?
Huh?
see?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure you can dig through his body and find the parts he can use. Hold on a second. Are you saying we should use parts for our dead friend? You need to chill. It's called recycling. It's much better alternative than disposing with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Hey, Kazuichi, it's impossible. Like you said, it probably used these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. You repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the inside of the
huh?
chain? Yeah, the big chain? Smartass, did you realize that? Or at least Strawberry Hall is a chain wrapped around the door, and I'm fix the button on the Strawberry Hall. It won't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all, huh? Don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should get over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished! Hajime, you're gonna come later too, right? It'd be bothersome if you didn't. If someone is in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
You should at least make it so you're not pulling my leg. They're tersely saying that Nagito left the area. But he learned about everyone's history and was being a bitch
Huh?
about it. What happened to him? Seems like edged something.
Who knows?
Damn right.
Crazy. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him,
Yep.
right?
Something had to do with the elevator spins 180 degrees. What that?
Hey,
Actually, tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird, right? He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. Clocks?
I...
So nobody checked all of them. None of the clocks have their times and
Jeez.
stuff. Why'd he ask me to do it in the first place? Don't get that bastard at all.
And now why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matters too, Mr. Flynn. I honestly don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries.
Jeez.
That's all we can do. Let's head over. Right. Where's Sonia? Oh, well, she said, right, she stayed behind with the Connie. I forgot about that. I could just say about the door opening was planning to do that. I'm off that easy, not good plan or something. She's the worst thing to solve. Leave here, yeah. It's Kazuichi, the elevator's open. Alright, let's go. Walked into the elevator, made our way to Strawberry House. I'll scan the Strawberry
What's
House.
up?
Hey, you here?
Hey, hey! Kazuichi, how the repairs go?
Yeah, well, that wasn't too bad. Once got all parts, I didn't fix it right.
You?
You got a lot of nerve saying you used Nekomaru's parts without my
Hey,
permission.
hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What'll happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
There's no way to open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey,
Door from Strawberry Hall, Nekomaru's body's blocked up by a chain, remember? Didn't do anything about it. Doesn't matter. Fix the button on the outside.
Well, we'll know if we try it out.
Not even worth trying out. Don't come this far, so you need to try it out for one
Yep.
shot.
That'd be great.
No way this door open. When the other side's chained up. Okay then.
hey, hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible!
Where did the chain go?
Hold it! That's not a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange.
That's right, there's no gotta say, it definitely looks
So-
weird. What do you mean, huh?
Hey, hey!
Doesn't it look the same when we came from the Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we was at Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was on the far back floor. His body in front of the door in Strawberry Hall. If we enter Strawberry Hall, his body should be on the right side when we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door of Grape Hall?
Hey, hey!
Not just that, the parchments I carefully made and disassembled the body all moved too. The body's the only thing tipped over a pillar and spilled away. All in the exact same way. Crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered Grape Hall. Everything from the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. And all but rotate 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is it really what it means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's even greater mystery here. Courtesy so great it can drastically affect the outcome of the case. I had to rethink this, and I finally redid the approach to this case. Strange feeling in the towers, man. True sex bully handbook. Chain has been updated to your handbook with true
I
sex.
see.
Chain disappeared. What a strange feeling I felt when it went back and forth between the towers. Just as I thought, this definitely I chose to confirm this. Just as you thought. You already knew about this mystery? You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try
See?
investigating first? The door in the far back is pictured in the grapevine. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. Clue on the door?
I mean, yeah, it's the doorknob. Which with the grape sign, this should leave the grape hallway, huh? Doorknob is gone, so the screws are came off with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob was on the floor.
Probably because it got loose, because Nekomaru tugged at it too hard.
See?
See, screws came out with it, right? The one next to Nekomaru's body came off with the door grape hole.
Whoa.
Well, that's what it looks like.
When you said clue, what were we talking about this? It's a clue too. Broken doorknob's been updated to your handbook. Check to reset.
What?
It's getting more confused. No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything, huh? Mysteries all of a sudden, everything will link together near your reach, just like I did.
What does that mean? If I ask him, Noctober probably won't give me answers. Let's wait the time to ask. Ding dong bing bong, it's trial time. Dadgum finally got tired of voicing shit.
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired.
Same.
I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial.
Oh, really?
Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's gonna start. The class trial.
Hey, hey!
How are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
Alright, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Connie, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey, hey!
What do you hear this time?
Suddenly, as if cutting out checking the surrounding and the shaking rubble. Suddenly, appeared before us. What? There it goes! There goes Nekomaru. I'm surprised none of us got concussed by his parts flying everywhere. Is he telling us to go inside for beer?
All right!
Alright, I'm gonna go! Hold on, Nekomaru, I'll avenge you!
Jeez,
So
you're
caution,
pathetic.
it's obviously a
It
trap.
appears you cannot escape.
I agree. I detect a sense of danger in my communities. You say do not do inside.
It's nearly showtime!
How interesting! If you could kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing a sword through my very heart.
Now then, it's shook and moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
It's annoying, but Miss Sonia's going. There's no way I'm not.
Damn it!
So damn annoying. No matter if it's a trap or not, one by one, we all inside Monica Rock. He's the only one left. He's supposed to step forward.
They're the same step ladders, huh?
October suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on Monica Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he's perfectly
Whoa.
still.
You and I are just step ladders for everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that it didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place.
What do you say?
Man,
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And that true hope would be born. That's why I always believed that talent would thrive. The true peak.
damn it.
But there wasn't. There's no true hope amongst all this killing.
Of course there is. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Suggesting that sacrificing the others for hope is the real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely strong hope devours weak.
Isn't that right?
After all, it's what it means to live, right?
No way I'm gonna accept
Well,
that.
No, it's not like I wanted you to say, wanted to say it to you. Like that's what I wanted to say
Hey.
to you anyway. This one novel, I like particular mystery story. The story's told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. Get to the end. Surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story was written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The antagonist is just a projection to the reader. The projection turns out to be the killer. It means the killer you're looking at the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that?
What the heck are you talking about? You just jump from one topic to another. And I can't commend a book I've never read
no
before.
good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should expect nothing. Expect that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. But I know you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
Ways are similar, but maybe the differences makes you so rich.
Enough already! I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone's waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve corps students are so full of themselves.
Yeah. Okay. Ready to chill after continue to disappear in Monokuma Rock. Alright. He calmed down, took several deep breaths, the nerd settled, stepped aside Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at ever-increasing speed.
Hey,
A normal elevator that shakes so bad reminds me how efficient the elevator in Funhouse
well, yeah.
was. Yeah, it's probably true. The elevator continued to shake, descended deeper and deeper. Suddenly, it stopped like it always does. Door open. Oh, Funhouse breaks.
Well now,
I understand your desire to plot this truly wonderfully vulgar trial ground. It's so exhausting to discuss useless things. Let's just get on with it, alright? So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
hey,
Hey,
come
hey,
on
don't go
now.
talking tradition after I said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry.
Otherwise, I'll roll the dice and miss result, give you a sex change operation that many times.
Me?
An extreme punishment.
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. So it begins. I hope it never happened again, but now it's happened for the 4th time. Curtain to class 4th grade trial is about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He's more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I've ever met. Truly is more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Connie. His appearance changed drastically because of that. Still trying to live earnestly. But he got used to his new form. Nekomaru's killer. He's one of us. Killing someone only because it's always survives no excuse. Won't let that be excused. Forgive this person who betrayed Nekomaru. I like these screens. Betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing of hope and despair has begun. Yes. Okay, equipped. Okay. That's all I got. Oh, that's what I have. So which one did I get from Peacock? Trial, all rise.
Now then, let's let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
Yeah, we know, man.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Dude, chill.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
Akane, you were there when everything was going down. They weren't. Give us a second.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Akane, did you pay attention last trial? What do you take being strangled to death and having your throat slit just because you walked in the room?
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
By looking, won't be much mystery that were true. The only thing I kind of see in probably it's not the hammer. Because it's new looking. There's no oil on it or anything.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer!
No.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Nope.
No, that's wrong! No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Sure.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Broken pillar.
I see!
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body! With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
This is bothering me a little. Or it's suicide. By the way, the fourth member murdered Sigil and Cool Life was ruled a suicide. No, it shouldn't matter. No way Nekomaru would commit
But that's
suicide.
a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
That was really cute. Pillar fragments.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Oh,
If
oops.
the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong! If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened. I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Okay, what did you take?
What did you say?
Choose?
Regardless, It's not like I want to die with the rest
I
of
didn't
you.
mean it like that.
So I guess I should lend a hand.
I meant that he's just being a
Hey,
jerk.
Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill!
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark davas of destruction.
Sonya, please.
I see.
Oh! I have to keep. I want to scream. This Gundam spray, I love it so much. It's so cute.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
You jealous?
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Do you not realize that this funhouse was built by Monokuma, therefore it is bullshit?
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
2 has to connect to my tower in the middle. I thought at first too, but ended up finding proof that we could fix that. Wait, what?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong! Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Stop.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down!
Alright, Sonya.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Okay. How do you explain the oil moving, Sonia, please?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, he could have moved it out easy as pie.
No, I missed it.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the...
Allow me to cut through those words! Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
That's the secret of the funhouse. I have no clues to solve the mystery. The only thing we do is find the what person has all these clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Something about her song.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine. Is he talking about the traitor? So why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? So now
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Run the appropriate action to learn about the life-ending game.
I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved the small digital camera in his
See?
pocket.
This is it.
Said that he showed us a particular picture. Yep.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things shouldn't make
Then
sense.
let's begin. Shall I call it
Thinking time.
This means the picture. Tower, right? Only one tower in the picture's one the same along. It's not a narrow.
Crap!
Shut up!
Here!
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
Like I said, the lots of things that make sense in the photo. Wait, now I'm picking the other thing. Okay, fine. Soy Mud! Oh, 11, thank you so much for the follow! We're now up to 21 followers!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry
Your
House.
day's been going good. We're solving a murder.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange.
Oh, nice little raccoon.
This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo.
Hello.
The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too.
I
Though
might.
he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Other clue? Talk about that one time. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to the stream. Hi, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Just showed up. Showed up. How'd you even come here? Maybe I teleported?
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
You teleported? Not teleported. Secret passage. Hold that thing just now to their hit. And Mr. Dying Great House structure. Using Nagito up here from the third floor. Whatever you took might be able to find the answer. Just thought about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic time. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Question 1. The They exist. Okay. Oh, I don't like this one bit. Question 2. They're the same building. Question 3. They're positioned vertically, not horizontal. Zoom. Yeah.
It's all coming together.
I just fell off.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Yeah.
Same building, different floors?
I'm just so stressed holding it's just very
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Yeah.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Yeah. Strawberry House is located the floors above Grape House.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Nice.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Yeah.
And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a funhouse?
Then, it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
Dude, stop.
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Oh, so
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
No, that's wrong! Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Your own account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
Not just that, the parts I carefully arranged are disassembled when the body all moved too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Hello.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Device like that. Could mean an elevator. I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. Oh boy, spelling time! Elevator. There's the L. Second E. Then a B. Not an A. B. Jeez. Nope, that's a B. Hold on. T, so I need an A. Oh! Then an R. Okay. I'm not good at spelling.
I got it! You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Oh, the whole room. Okay.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
Because of a
And a
projector.
picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Other than Monokuma tricking us.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yes.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Things that haven't changed is moved between two towers. There's the body, the pillar, the oil. We can talk about stuff now. Shouldn't be anything strange about them, even the fact they all move with the elevator. We're all on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
You bet the elevator, only the floor moves?
I see!
I think I said that earlier.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry door. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To confuse us.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Stop!
There's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us at...
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, could probably use a spare bar to spare the button, but seriously, hold on. If you repair that button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door wrapped Laser Strawberry Hall is a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Fix the button, the chain Strawberry Hall side, it wouldn't do much. Well, wouldn't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all, huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Okay.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
Okay.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's
so sorry.
why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Yeah.
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Yes.
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. there's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Yep.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Vertically. Actually, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
Yeah.
Strawberry is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
No.
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? Two houses are connected vertically. A position tower should be the same for both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator, a Grape Tower on my right. When my back was facing the elevator, Strawberry House towers on the left. I can't break through this contradiction. Yes. No.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong! The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow...
Rotated 180 degrees? Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Nice.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
We were in an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
You're the only one who
As
went
long
there.
as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
Wow. 8-sided shape.
I see!
Octopus.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
That's middle school knowledge, you idiot.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Name Octagon is probably top part of the Great Best Octagon is a great
Crap!
understanding everyone's staring. Top part of the Grape house?
Crap!
What?
Crap!
What? Oh, shoot.
Crap! Crap! Here!
Really?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final Dead Room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house? If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final Dead Room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse.
Wow, thanks for telling us.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
Yeah.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Funhouse's true identity of the ultimate weapon was me. That killer used to murder Nekomaru. And who the killer did that? Trial suspended. It's just a recess. We're gonna keep going.
Hiya!
Hello there, I thought of a new bad word to call Monomi. I can't tell it won't be too pleased with this. Let me say it right away. Yeah, I already use insults and slanders. No way I get hurt by. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I get hurt by a mere word. Mono is seriously Stu Fatley. That's more straightforward than I expected. Stu Fatley, huh? It's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly is from Jetstream, incorporating all three of those words. Ta-da, Stu Fatley. Oh, what? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monomi is a serious Stu Fatley.
Save progress, yes, please. Now zoom.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
We're friends who just got murdered. What do you think?
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
I'm playing this on the PC.
And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I know.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Such shock. Okay, let's keep going.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily? I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mechamaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Yeah, that can happen. Nagito as usual can't tell what he's thinking, no idea he's serious.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged to be beaten instantly with a blunt object, but if he was beaten with a blunt object, certainly the kill will utilize the building structure. Cause of death, utilize the building structure. Fall.
I see!
Yay, health back.
That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Okay, Gundam, chill.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Die from falling, where the killer shot Nekomaru from. I'm gonna reach the truth of the incident and solve the mystery first. Okay. Good night button for moving object? Don't understand.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
That's true.
Then, how about this? After locking Mechamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor.
Nope, nope, moving object, mad.
Damn it!
Didn't mean to do that.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
I just saw MOV
Then,
and it was
how about this?
That's it. No, it's not.
After locking Mechamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
No, that's wrong!
Oh, because he could be put to sleep. Cool.
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
Yeah.
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Yeah.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode.
I was thinking Danganronpa
If he's in sleep mode,
Blue Blood.
the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
That's true.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yeah, rejected. Way to create a drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru's still in it. Chucksy's idea, what would that be? The wire.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Nice.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree with that. Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
Yeah.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Yeah.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Yeah.
That's right. He was suspended in midair. Huh? The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Great Tower.
No, you
And
see.
suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Hold on.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
Don't.
You better not finish that sentence.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
What?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Kazuichi, don't take your
Why?
rejection out on
If
us.
Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Okay. Do this, bud. Let's do this.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Oh, I need to think carefully about my cuts. If Kazuichi's wondering.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Okay.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words. What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and...
No, I didn't know why.
If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Yeah.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason it happened because... Oh yeah, I guess I'll use my full power. Fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power and grabbed the doorknob with both hands, but clatter, clatter, clatter. And yeah, your cozy incredible strength of 1 million horsepower. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck here. That really was. Clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Will you stop fighting now,
Do you
please?
finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so!
Stop!
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey! Why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this! So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yeah. Doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. Moment Nekomaru fell, the only thing I think is... Cola came out of his eyes. I mean, probably.
I see!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Yeah.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Taichi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Mr. Don't understand seriously wanted to know that I can't choke up at a time like this, just a little more to be able to reach the truth. Definitely clue, breakthrough, contradiction! It's radio clock.
We headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Nope.
It's gotta be it!
Missed it. Oh well.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm.
His time of death, one of those must be an illusion.
Killer probably did some. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Stop!
That's gotta be it!
I have to slow it down.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am.
But the alarm inside was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm.
His time of death, one of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's wrong! No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Time-related contradiction. I don't think there should be doubt testimonies. You should doubt the clock. No mistake until it was done, but what was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Misunderstanding something. Got folks that think I got a snowboard! Oh boy. Which one? What? No. Well, the touch made the others misunderstand. Okay. Hold on a sec, guys. Which body was tampered with? The building's clocks. Which clock was tampered with? Not a body. Okay. Question 3. Which house at the wrong time? Both houses. I immediately think of Sonic Heroes when I see their colors. Two Knuckles and a Sonic.
It's all coming together! You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
That's right. That's the main problem. We need to clarify how much time it's messed with. Okay. Definitely Mr. Minrich just get one go. Okay, hold on. Guys.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
I agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Yeah.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
From the sound we heard is at 5:30 a.m. Most likely that's how time was off was 2 hours.
I see!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
It's true.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Yeah.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with time, the killers used a specific thing they're trying to lure out Nekomaru was Monokuma Taichi.
I see!
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Taichi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
Yeah.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Yeah.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Taichi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early! He didn't even ask you yet!
No, he already said it. Jeez, how outrageous! I didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Taichi. But I turn like this after all, I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, But in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Slip of the tongue.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Riz doesn't have an alibi for the time, right? Yeah. Got something to say, Nagito?
You're the only one! The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it. To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only people who didn't hear the rumbling sound were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what the three have in common. Could it be the secret points to the killer? Yeah. Dadgummit, why would it spell? I need an E. Thank you. There we go.
Whew, I got it!
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Soundproof. The guest rooms are divided by quality grade. Deluxe rooms are soundproof and have excellent installation. Standard rooms are so-so, but still pretty decent. Drama room has severe flow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent? Now then, you guys must understand by now, right?
Oh, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Some might feel like I understand what Nagito means. Killers among us. Killer Nekomaru. I don't want to do it. Sorry.
You're the only one!
You got second place in rock, paper, scissors, so you also had a deluxe.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? Swarkus is even louder than the supreme overlord of the netherworld billowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making the noise all of a sudden.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this. Including myself in my four dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Hmm?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah! You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Let's see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
God, he was there.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
It's wrong. Something obviously wrong with some contradiction for. No such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Okay, I gotta do the absorbing thing.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Yup.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Contradiction, so things obviously wrong. No contradiction, you can shoot through. Gotta find out what it is for the sake of everyone's hope.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the...
No, that's wrong! No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist!
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Do this again? Alright, fine. Nagito.
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
Will you shut up?
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Oh, okay.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Alright, Bruce Banner. Battle Showdown.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
What? It's exhausting, so it makes me tired.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
This argument's exhausting to listen to.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
What? Alright, cool.
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blood,
allow me to cut through those words! The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion.
You do have compasses. And they're
If
right
you want
there.
to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I don't want to admit it. Just you requested. A private argument leaves no choice but to be persuaded. Oh, my favorite.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
There we go. For Dark Davis. No, I don't wanna. It's so...
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh? Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Because he pressed the button to Strawberry House. Sorry, evil. Before the age contract time is gonna lend me your aid. Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox Sandy! Click. Press the button. Truly the skyline limitation are the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Yeah.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Okay. Oh, he's right next to me. I don't like that one bit. Okay. Okay. Tampering with the stuff. You can't sleep. Set the lounge clock. That's not it. Time. It's very good. The hamster pressed it. That's very good. Clock. No, nope. There we go. This one is so good. Hamster and murder. I heard the rumbling noise. Big weapon was the hammer. No, come on.
Here's everything that happened in this
Yeah.
case.
Nagito, you don't get to take this from me. This is
Let's
fun.
first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
I mean, I'm guessing that because Nagito...
This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else.
the image is pretty good. Oh, this is a good image. But I guess Gundam only played the standard Rush Roulette instead of the Nagito's crazy version. Maybe his hamsters look inside the thing.
That
It's
secret
like, hey,
being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
you're not gonna die if you press it.
On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
No, I won't go back.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
I don't want it to be Gundam.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop. Stop using words to truth. Oh, I'll freaking kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure vote for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Here we go. Ah, 280s. A plus. Yeah.
This result isn't all that exciting.
There was hamster murder.
Now then,
Well,
please pull the
murdered by
lever in front of
hamsters.
you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Good. It's Gundam! Maybe bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly, judging from the result. You guys are correct again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed Robotic Nekomaru in the Amazing Funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay, said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then,
We decided who the killer is. Let's do the execution, get this over with. Hold on. During the class trial's finished doesn't mean citizens over. We can't finish out until we hit Gundam.
jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. No right to stop you either, so do what you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to the one who's lost? A loser merely leaves me unless I can say.
Listen well!
I'd like to say, for all the sake, I'll correct one thing, correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. However, that is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight, that is no mistake. It was because he fought, lost, and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
He was trying to cling to life. There are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow
You.
that. What do you mean? Explain! Fine, then. I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
In the final death room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan that, utilizing that secret. By tampering all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower, and this is what happened. Nekomaru and I alone in the tower stood face to face with one another. I gotta get a screenshot of this. Oh, that looks cool. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and he understood the situation. We had ourselves a stare down. Situation he wanted to run away would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or been called for help, but he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose to fight and risk life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death.
Let me tell
He
you
was serious,
this.
too. He gave it his all by trying to kill me.
Huh?
Huh?
If I died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would have never known why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
No one would know the victim, me, was actually planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Mechamaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We were all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? If both sides had agreed, it's still wrong.
I will not argue. No intention of forcing my values on you.
Let me tell you
However, I must
this.
say this. What is the point of living if you're just waiting till you find it?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. It is abandonment, a mere feeling of this resignation. Wait, you telling us just to wait till we start to death? I'd rather that have happened to us and our friends kill each other. Huh? You rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were blocked inside this building, everyone had been dominated with a feeling of abandonment. Where nothing is born resignation, there's simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die! In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh, so sad. Oh, I could've just pulled him by his skirt. Animals. Gundam's not gonna stampede. Oh! Oh, is he trying to draw a magic circle? I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh! Yeah, Mufasa. Not exactly. Well, kind of. Oh! Why did I spend the other night just reading a bunch of comics about life and death and animals? Oh, he gotta be upset that she's going to heaven. No! Oh! Oh, they're so sad!
Gundam! No!
You know, Gundam's gone. The spirit of his parting words still linger deep in her chest. Do not give up on life. I misunderstood what he meant. Is it the right thing to do? I don't know. Not much to think about. I don't know if I'll ever answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! So pissed off I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other. Thanks that things ended up like this. You're all so full of shit, every last one of you. Biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer, clearly. But still, even if we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
You are right. This time around, we must move forward, must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I assume he'll be very cross with us.
You're right. Oh no, I didn't know she was crying. That's actually sad. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friend who's died, we need to finish this once for all, so don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. You don't. Everyone who fought or died will all die in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So, how long you guys gonna stand around just chattering? Class draws up, but it's okay for you to hurry on back up to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing still triple feed as usual. I'm just make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer you gonna keep doing this? 2 more chapters, mon ami. Seriously, how much longer is he gonna keep doing this? How long is this gonna continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec, that move shifts too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Oh, she's crying. Sure, there's something else. Seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Let's go back for now and eat. Then when we're full, let's sleep as much as we
Right?
want. And then let's do our best again.
Yeah, you're right. This class trial's come to an end. Once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group is definitely diminished. Despite all of that, even if it's just the rest of us, it's best if we stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, optimism is only superficial, but at the moment, we were forgetting about the dark spirit looming over us. Remember, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. Suddenly disappeared from her sight. Oh, that's why Nagito wasn't talking. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Oh goodness, I don't like that. He said I was learning the identity of a true enemy. For everyone else too. It's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell it was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information. Yeah, I kind of figured because it was just so big. Guess they're too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. I could get things complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive
Damn
this.
it.
This shouldn't be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. Could be away. Stops this once and for all, even if it costs me my
It's
life.
obvious.
For the sake of hope, I can't ignore this. Oh no.
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma's right. You summoned me.
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
What's the lonely little Nagito? Why are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
What's up? Your face looks scary. You see, you can tell. You found out who the traitor is. You know me well. It's what I'd like to say. Unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet. I see. See what you don't know. It looks like I found a Shogun. It's gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you send me already? You gonna find a confession love?
Hey.
There's some of you guys. There's something I really need to ask you about the special prize in the final bid. Oh yeah, what about it? This information is 16 people have seen this file, but isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even know?
There's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, number of students to be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
This file contains documents created at Hope Speak Academy,
Of
right?
course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
What?
The file contains information on the traitor, person and former student at Hope Speak Academy.
Who knows?
Woohoo! I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be this you're doing? Did you slip false information into this file? You're trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? My job to heat things up. It'd be okay if I do small like that.
Well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
You're splendidly collected when you say I knew who the traitor was all along, but even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? Just like Barnaby said after losing the Magic State, the traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. Sure, you guys still somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation, like he's putting you guys through this awful stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure that's still just you. It's not entirely true. Come here to fight or anything. Instead, I came out for my cooperation, you know? Dadgummit, Nagito. Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill in one asylum with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please.
Yep.
Yep.
I...
That's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I'm wondering who the traitor is. I see. Interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone feel despair. That includes you, too.
Well...
I knew you'd say that. Besides, I wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you narrowly betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter the situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepbladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. I must say that believer reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but someone as worthless to me reminds you of some other person. They must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? In fact, you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
I am. I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't it say coming across this much despair is a rare opportunity? Can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I eliminate the despair of this island, there won't be a stepladder, Romeo. I'll become true hope. I'll become the existence that can be called the ultimate hope. Two of you I like. You definitely remind me of him. Is he referring to Makoto?
Hey.
First game. There's only one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Perhaps the person you're waiting for are already on this island.
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
That's...
The case. That person's already on this island. Ooh, wouldn't that be exciting? Oh boy. Oh, it's updating again. 5 days left. Oh, sorry, days 5 left. It's a really weird design choice. I'm sure it makes more sense. Oh, it's the Hellhound earring! Oh, I'm gonna be so sad. Save progress, yes. After being released in the funhouse, we're gonna raid somebody. One without living normal, ordinary lives. Okay. Just like before, our day began with us gathering at the restaurant. Alright, we're gonna raid somebody. See who we can raid. I'm gonna raid. Let's raid the ring. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good day tomorrow. Casual reminder that I don't stream until 8 tomorrow, so I hope everybody knows that, because we're not going to be streaming Danganronpa. We're going to be stringing Persona 5 Royal, so I hope I let y'all know. We're going to be raiding Ray, who is currently playing Stardew Valley. It could be interesting. Hey, thanks so much for the follow, Soy Martin. Hope I hope your days are good. I won't see y'all till tomorrow night. And I will see y'all later.